We did a stream on Friday night of Fall Guys, and that was a lot of fun. But from the streaming point of view, it was a fucking disaster.
Well, yeah. I mean, you were in the same shoes I was in when I was dealing with Portal 2 controller issues.
Kind of.
You know, it took hours.
Yeah, I spent the whole afternoon setting everything up, getting it all working, and then to come to find out, half of it didn't work properly. Although the important stuff did. Right, we were able to get the stream working, and people were able to see what was going on. My ugly face was on the screen. My microphone worked. We did have the party chat piped in as well, too.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the levels were okay on that. I couldn't hear shit from the party. Because in order for this to work properly, I was using the PlayStation 4.
Yep.
Outputting everything through HDMI into my capture card, which is an Elgato HD. It's an external capture card.
Okay.
And that connects to my computer by USB. With the way the party chat is set up on the consoles, I think Xbox is the same way too, although I'm not 100% on that. The way that's set up, I can either have the party chat go through the controller into my headphones, or I can have it go through the HDMI out to the television. Cannot do both. It's one or the other. So it seemed kind of silly to have a multiplayer game where we're having a community game night and you can't hear the rest of the party, right?
Yeah.
So I chose to have everything go out through the HDMI cable, which means the party is now audible on my television. Problem with that is some people have lower voices than others, right? So, for example, Bree was in the chat room, and she had a very low voice, and then I would crank the volume up on the TV, and then you would chime in, and your voice is coming through like 3 times as loud as hers.
Oh, easily.
So I'm hearing like this very quiet mouse, and all of a sudden this lion screaming at me.
Oh boy.
And it was also getting picked up by the microphone, which I was using for speaking to Twitch directly.
Uh-huh.
So I tried to put on a noise gate, which was working some of the time, but not all of the time. It was just really crazy. And then I had this thing set up to play a couple of the songs that you wrote that are available on your SoundCloud during like our intermission screen and our starting screen and ending screen. I was like super proud of it. I'm like, man, this is going to be great. And then you loaded up the stream and you're like, dude, where's my music? I'm like, what do you mean, where's your music? I'm listening to it now. Like, no, it's not playing. Well, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was odd. It's one of those weird things that happens that just kind of drives you nuts, because when it works halfway or it works like 80%, I find that to be maddening versus not working at all. And that's kind of like exactly what happened with the Portal thing. It's like, why give me literally 99% of the controls, and then the 1% is literally like game breaking?
Yeah, I agree.
So,
and I'd rather have nothing or everything. None of this in between stuff.
Yeah.
Because then I can set my expectations. I don't have expectations that it's all working, and then I find out that it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, Fall Guys was a trip, wasn't it?
It was, man. What an odd game. I mean, it's so out of my realm of, it's out of my wheelhouse, as they would say. And, it's silly. And I'm all right with silly games now and again. Generally, when I've had a couple drinks, they seem to be more fun. I did not do any drinking. Maybe I should have. But I was saving it for the following day because we hung out. But it's fun. I think there's a level of like irritation that comes with it, because it's one of those games that is incredibly annoying with the way that the obstacles are, and that's fine. But I think my biggest complaint was being eliminated and then having to sit there and spectate for a while. And spectating is fine because I actually don't mind doing it, but I just wasn't really expecting that, and I felt like since I wasn't great at the game, I was spectating almost the whole night. And it was cool hanging out with you guys and stuff, but it would have been a little bit cooler if I got the chance to play just a little bit more. And we had to, kind of mess with things because it can only be a team of 4. So we ended up doing team of 4 and then like a team of 2, which was, again, fine. But overall, it was fun. I think I just need to give it more time.
Well, with the way the game is designed, you're not obliged to spectate under, like regular circumstances. I think when we're streaming with the group, I think it's more fun to spectate and kind of cheer them on, or watch them get eliminated and things of that nature.
That was fun too, by the way.
Yeah, watching like some of those soccer matches and everything, that was just crazy. And like, because I suck at the game too. I made it to round 2 a handful of times. I made it to round 3 maybe a quarter of those times. So I didn't really do much better than you, but I hear what you're saying, man. Like, and I think that if you were to play the game, kind of like spend a little bit of time with it, maybe with a smaller party or by yourself, and then when you die, you back out of that, and then you just go back into a brand new game again. You don't have to wait for the victor to be shown, And I think that is actually a strength of the game, because it gives you the option of whether or not you want to watch or you want to just get the hell out and jump back in again.
That seems to be the case. It's somewhat fault of my own to have not prepared a little bit by playing solo and just playing with random people and getting used to the controls and what does what, because going in blind like that, you can certainly get eliminated very quickly because you're just getting run over. I called it Black Friday the game, which I felt like was kind of accurate. So, if you're not ready for that kind of stampede of jelly beans and with weird pants, my God, dude, your pants were like something out of like a old Madonna, like 80s music video. This is fucking weird, dude. But it was fun, man. We had some good laughs, and honestly, watching Joey Canasoda and Jimmy and stuff, it was we had some good fun.